We are celebrating Deaf Awareness at Olathe South. What would you want us to know?
I would want you to know that ASL is one of the main components of deaf culture. Olathe has a huge deaf community. Here in Olathe, we have the Kansas School for the Deaf. We also have the Museum of Deaf History, Art, and Culture. You can visit either one of those to gain a new perspective and learn about deaf experience and the rich culture.
Well, I guess for like the deaf community or deaf people in general, that there's a whole spectrum. I think a lot of people try to pigeonhole them that they're all the same learning levels, same learning styles, all that. They're just like hearing people, and they can be on a whole spectrum of CBR students all the way up to your gifted students and everything in between. And then you have deaf people that will voice for themselves, some that prefer to have an interpreter voice for them, some have hearing aids, some have cochlear implants, some don't have either. So I think that's important to know.
Basically that when you're talking with deaf people, they don't necessarily have to know ASL to be able to communicate with them. You can just gesture, point, write things down. As long as you're trying to communicate with them, they're actually very appreciative of that. I have a little deaf brother, and when people, even if they don't know ASL, if they even try communicating with him, whether they're writing stuff down, it's easy for them to be able to be like, oh, this person is trying to talk to me.
I think what deaf people would want you to know, and also what interpreters would want you to know, is that it's really important when you meet a deaf person or when you're interacting with a deaf person to give them direct eye contact. Many times people feel scared, and so they immediately look to the interpreter because I'm the hearing person in the room. The truth is, it's best to give them eye contact and give them the respect they deserve, and let me do my job as the interpreter, which is to give communication to both parties, because the deaf person is my client and the hearing are also my client. But
my name is Graham, Graham.
Okay.
Graham.
So, New York City. Why? Oh, there's different times. Do you like music?
I want the Bible.
The vibration. What's your favorite song?
I like Bad Guy.
Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
What do you want hearing people to know about your life as a deaf person?
Being smart.
I feel like we have a pretty typical life. We just use a different language.
Bye-bye.